Welcome to the war game. Your metrics far outpaced other fighters in the previous war game. I desire a repeat performance. Your data is highly valuable. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Good luck. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. The flagship Hyzal reactor is installed here. You have acquired a gear. Initiating data transfer. Transmission interrupted. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning sniper neosource. Summoning Dynamic 6. Summoning Dynamic 6. Summoning Deinonychus 6. Summoning Dilophosaurus 6.
Line in the sand. You're a great help.
Summoning Sniper Neosaurus. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus 6. Summoning Deinonychus 6. Summoning Evoker Neosaurus. Summoning Sniper Neosaurus.
Is appreciated.
Summoning Pachycephalosaurus 6. Summoning Deinonychus 6.
Eyes on me. Ukitetas. Prepare some. Good death awaits. Nice work.
Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Dinosaur Call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. You have acquired a gear. Initiating data transfer. Summoning T-Rex. Summoning Deinonychus 6. Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating Dinosaur Call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a Stage 1 dinosaur upgrade.
Line in the sand.
Summoning Sniper Neosaurus. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a greater dinosaur upgrade. Summoning gas neosaurs.
Eyes on me. A line in the sand. He's attacking now.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Look at us. The pieces. Right now. Eyes on me.
The dinosaur upgrade period has ended. Resetting levels. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning cryosaurs.
Line in the sand.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Eyes are full. Line in the sand. Eyes on me. I have been careless. Looking at us. Eyes on me. Looking at us.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a Stage 1 dinosaur upgrade. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a greater dinosaur upgrade. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a greater dinosaur upgrade. Summoning sniper neosaurs.
Test my blade. Energy restored. Eyes on me. The sand.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Massive damage taken.
The dinosaur upgrade period has ended. Resetting levels.
Eyes on me. Eyes on me. Massive damage taken. Looking at us.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Summoning raptors.
Your assistance is appreciated.
Summoning a Triceratops. I have awarded the enemy team a dominate. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Area defense progress 50%. Summoning raptors. Area defense progress 75%. Summoning Pteranodons. Area defense. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Pyro-Neosaurs. Summoning Umbral Neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning an Ankylosaurus.
Hit us to pieces.
Summoning raptors.
Line of the sand.
Area defense progress 50%. Summoning a Stegosaurus. Summoning Umbral Neosaurs. Area defense progress 75%. The asset has been damaged.
Line of the sand. You have my gratitude.
Area defense. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning raptors. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Suchomimuses. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Energy restored.
Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Area Summoning Pteranodons. The asset has been damaged. Area defense progress 75%. Asset is nearly destroyed. The asset has been destroyed. Enter the specified area to restore it. Summoning raptors. Asset has been restored. Summoning Superman 6. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pteranodon. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Congratulations. You generated a diverse array of data sets. Keep dream achieving your tomorrows now.
I will reclaim my honor. Most excellent.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Years? What the hell happened in 3 years that would make me end up like Durbin?
You're thinking about it the wrong way. What happened that made you end up like you?
Yeah, I get where you're going with that, Chief, but I hate to think getting my arm burned off made me a better person. I don't know. So much has changed since 2040.
Both of you are looking at it wrong. It is only 3 years. Which means you and Durbin are practically same person.
But come on now, don't rub it in.
What Majesty is saying is, you can think like him. Maybe out-think him.
Get crazy deep all up in his head.
Okay, I don't even want to imagine.
Alders, we need every advantage we can get. I know what it is like to see yourself doing things you cannot conceive of. I know it hurts. But you must think. Pretend you're Durbin. You're a total piece of shit.
Yeah, a real fussy hole. A turtle.
Yes, okay, I think I've got it, thank you. Okay, I'm Durbin. I have Leviathan on my side, so I won't try to stop the war game. I'm safe. And I haven't gotten what I want yet.
And what you want is?
Golden Goose. I mean, I want Golden Goose. It's one of the most important inventions in history. Don't want the money. No, but it's more than that. I want control. Yes, I want control of my life, of the world. It's ego a go-go.
Yes, this tracks.
But you don't have to agree quite so quickly.
So you're just going to give it to science?
No, of course not. I want it for myself. Right. I want it for myself.
Alders, remember that time you told Sandy what you were like before you lost your arm? Always, you do everything yourself. Never trust anyone.
That's it. I know what Durbin's going to do. He's going to stab Signs in the back. We can use this. Let me talk to Signs.
don't know what this is, but unless I'm mistaken, you have a war game to worry about. Don't call me again.
You've got something to worry about too, Doc.
What's that supposed to mean?
Seen old Durbin recently? I bet he hasn't been around much. Guess he's been busy with his wild... I'm sorry, golden goose chase.
Take a look at these signs.
What on earth?
That's Durbin breaking into a secure Anchor Division facility. But he didn't tell you that, did he?
Durbin's turned against you. He's making a play for Golden Goose. Solo.
This is preposterous.
You're probably right. But then again, take a good look at me. Yeah, I'm him. More or less. Funny business, this alternate timeline stuff. So when I tell you Durbin's turned, just ask yourself.
What does Durbin do when he no longer needs somebody?
You don't understand my arrangement with Durbin.
That arrangement disappeared the moment you gave Durbin your Leviathan access key.
How did you know about that? I didn't have a choice.
Aw, poor baby. He didn't have a choice.
I mean it. You never wondered why I called your frequency in the first place? Come on, why there was a version of me dead and rotting in your jungle, I was working with the other Garrett signs, including the one in your timeline. Leviathan killed them all on sight. I'm the only one left. My only hope was to use an exofighter working inside the war game.
It doesn't matter now, Science. We almost completed Golden Goose.
What?
You and Durbin stole the plans for the Revolution cylinder and stabilizer chip. But we have your prototype, the reaction gate, and even the time displacement algorithm.
Please, I'm begging you, give them to me.
That's not the way this works. We got plans for your device, Doc.
What are you going to do?
We're going to jump this carrier back to 2040 and convert all the high Zol in Leviathan's tanks to low Zol. The computer dies, the island lives, change places and handy dandy.
My God, you're insane.
What difference does it make to you, Doc? Either we win or we die.
And Durbin's going down with us either way. That'll save your skin.
You're serious? If Leviathan dies, the world will lose Golden Goose technology forever. No more Heisel. Kiss that golden future goodbye. What makes you think I'll allow that? Destroy my life's work? Help you even?
Life is full of complicated choices, Science. Right now, yours is to help us, or we leave you to Durban. How do we jump the carrier to time?
Every second brings Durbin closer. He could be right outside.
Okay. You already have what you need. That prototype should be capable of sending matter back to 2040. It just needs an update. This is the Golden Goose firmware I left behind on the island 3 years ago. Durbin stole it from another exofighter.
This is Magnum's data.
There's one other problem. Power. That prototype is supposed to be fitted with a Revolution cylinder to amplify its power. Without that, you'd be lucky to send a model airplane back to 2040, let alone your whole carrier.
Leave that to us, Doc. We'll think of something.
There. I've held up my side of the deal. You hold up yours. Stop Durbin.
Unlike you, Science, we can be trusted. If we get out of here alive, everyone's getting out of here alive. Hammerhead out.
Ladies and gents, I think we can actually do this. For once, we have the advantage.
We know how to destroy Leviathan.
It would seem Golden Goose could be utilized to destroy Leviathan.
Welcome to the war game. This combat test has been executed by a third party. I did not establish the parameters. However, they are in line with research goals. Prepare to contribute combat data for collection. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Prepare for battle. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day.
Bravo, Leviathan. This is quite a fight. Oh, come now. So determined. But your death is inevitable. Wait, bye-bye. That data won't be yours for long. Golden Goose is within reach. I will control the future. You've interfered enough. And honestly, I have been gagging for a proper fight. Come and get me. Looking at us. There's our needed. Line in the sand. Looking at us. Eyes on me. Line in the sand. It's frozen. Eyes on me. Looking at us. Repairs are needed. I am trouble. You have my gratitude. I don't even have to lift a finger. Line in the sand, sugar. Looking at us. Eyes on me. Line in the sand, too. Jesus.
combat zone. Return now, or receive a forced transfer. operation of prototype rig Ziz forcibly shut down. I have acquired the necessary data. Test concluded. Sunsetting temporal instance.
Leviathan, what are you doing? Stay out of this! Why won't you follow my orders?
This test provided me with excellent combat data. The perfect exosuit development project is nearing fruition. Exofighters, the effort of each and every one of you is greatly appreciated. Prepare for dimensional transfer. Durban, you have proven yourself to be an invaluable test subject.
Now haven't I just? It's a matter of time till I get your goose. These pet projects nearly done. Leviathan and the Behemoth, my matched set. So when you sleep, sleep with one eye open.
In this moment, bliss.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Incoming transmission.
It appears you can't trust anything nowadays. Durban, this is not what you think it is. Shut up, Science. You have to understand. You've already lost. I am in control. Allow me to demonstrate. Leviathan. Head. What? No!
Come over here and try that.
No. No. And I think you're going to come to me. You see, you have half the data, and I have half. So when you feel up to fighting, you know where I'll be.
Wait! Let's settle this. You and me. Well, what do you say?
No.
I hate that guy.
Short of traveling back to 2040, destroying Leviathan is impossible. I am also equipped with mental counseling functions.
All that's left to do is destroy that deranged machine.
Welcome to the war game. I am measuring good results in the airport area. Your contribution is logged for review. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Good luck. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You have reached the Allied VTOL. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Protect the VTOL. The main route to the airport has suffered considerable damage. I'm sorry, but the road connected to the terminal has collapsed. Currently, all humans have been eliminated. Transmission interrupted. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon baryonic seas. Summon evoker yield.
Eyes are lined in the sand.
Summon Baryonyx Seeds. Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Follow the Watcher to your destination.
Energy restored.
Summoning Pachycephalosauruses.
Maga 2. Azami. 受けて立つ。
Summoning Baryonyx Seeds. Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a Stage 1 dinosaur upgrade. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a greater dinosaur upgrade. Follow the Watcher to your destination. Summon snipers. Summon Baryonyx Seeds.
Eyes on me. Line in the sand.
Dinosaurs are attacking. Pay attention to its area.
I am your foe.
The dinosaur upgrade period has ended. Resetting levels.
Look at us. Great help. I am your foe. Energy restored. To pieces. Eyes on me. Looking at us. Massive damage taken. Looking at us.
Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
You have my gratitude.
You have acquired a gear. Initiating data transfer. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning Baryonyx.
I am your foe. Align in the sand.
Summoning Sniper Neosaurs. Summoning Baryonyx Seeds.
Align in the sand. Pieces.
Dinosaur Call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceeding to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission.
You're a great help.
Preparing combat area. Please wait. You have acquired a gear. Initiating data transfer. Summoning Baryonyx.
Align in the sand.
Summoning an Summon Baryonyx Seeds. Objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Dinosaur Cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon Baryonyx Seeds. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a Stage 1 dinosaur upgrade. Summoning gas Neosaurs.
Thank you.
Summoning gas Neosaurs. The dinosaur upgrade period has ended. Reset levels.
Follow me.
Dinosaur Cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data. Summoning Ankylosaurus. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Summoning gas Neosaurs. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning gas Neosaurs. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance. I have awarded the enemy team a diamond. Name A fate to the hostile dinosaur. Dinosaur Cull complete. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summon Baryonyx Seeds. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summon raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Line in the sand.
Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. A Dominator has been generated for your team.
Thank you.
Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summon Baryonyx Seas. Summon a Triceratops. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning Baryonyx Seas. Summoning Carnotaurus.
Thank you.
Summoning Baryonyx Seas. Summoning Baryonyx Seas. Summoning Dilophosaurus.
Energy restored. I have been careless. Only sand. I am your foe. Look at us.
Dinosaur call. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Thank you for producing high-quality data. Remember, exosuits can always be refined. Always. Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Okay, just hold that steady while I fasten the cover, and this bird is ready to fly.
Oof. It's very heavy. Good thing I'm healing.
Did I ever tell you about the time I nearly died over the Barrett Sea?
Yeah. Is now the time.
Just bear with me. So there we were. Long-haul cargo run to Murmansk. Flying through an Arctic storm.
Getting to point, please.
Suddenly, the right engine loses thrust. Then the left. They're cycling, but there's no power. We're losing altitude, dipping the nose to keep ourselves out of a storm. The Arctic Ocean's starting to get real big in that windshield. And we're trying everything to get those engines firing.
Yes, I'm with you. Very good.
That's when I realized it was so cold, there was ice forming on the fuel filters, blocking the flow. The engines were starving.
And so you fix and save the day, all done.
That's when I remembered the APU.
Anyone Ace, Shoulders.
That's right, the auxiliary power unit. I fired her up and let her overheat. Could have blown up at any second, but it was warm in the fuel, melting ice. We're down to 500 feet when suddenly, wham! The engines come back to life. I can smell the APU cooking from the cockpit, but we made it back in one piece. Okay, you can let go.
I'm glad you survived, Chief, but what is point?
The point is, a jet like this is a machine full of machines. It's got redundancies built in. Cross feeds, backups, manual reversion, you name it. There's always something you can use to get the job done. Now, we want to jump the carrier back to 2040, but we need more power. I have an idea.
Oh, Chief. What's all this?
This is our way to Leviathan. We want to go to 2040. Not enough power. We want to help my sister make Colosol plan work. Not enough power. As much as I hate to admit he's right, it's like science said. We needed that revolution cylinder. But Durban stole the data, and we couldn't fabricate one here anyway, which meant we were out of luck, unless we use a substitute.
The transmission cable linked to the carrier's generator drive shaft.
Right. The problem with this little vortexer is not enough torque. It can't spin fast enough to generate the kind of vortex we need.
So Chief linked it up to military-grade jet engine shaft.
I always knew this bird would get us off the island. What I didn't know was I'd have to turn her into a time machine to do it. Sandy's working on the calculations now.
Sandy, is this really going to get us back to 2040?
Based on the firmware update we received from Dr. Garrett Sines, we have ample power to travel back to 2040 and confront Leviathan.
And hopefully not back to Middle Ages like Beketoa.
You mean you don't want to be a goddess during the Inquisition?
You tell joke, but where's Liv?
I have records of the vortexes that transport Ace to the wargame in 2040. We can follow Leviathan's example.
Not comforting.
And as for destabilizing Hydro, we did a little test. Look at this.
Ba-boom. Lozol. Running this thing in reverse really works.
We're going to take off, jump the carrier back to 2040, fly to the Leviathan's core platform, and turn Leviathan's fuel tanks into a ticking time bomb.
There's just a matter of Durban. Who knows we're coming, by the way.
Ace will be ready to take care of that.
Chief, all this sounds ridiculously dangerous. Not that I'm backing out or anything, but...
Let me finish up here. Then we'll talk.
There it is. We now know more about this island than anyone else on Earth.
In multiple timeline color code.
Yeah, it's pretty simple when you have all the pieces. Well, simple is a relative term, of course. Look, this is what started it all. The Origin Suit's pilot, Yannick Nadi, tries to go back in time and prevent his future by destroying Leviathan, but ends up hurled back to the Cretaceous period. And that's the first change in the timeline. Nadi dies, and his exosuit stays buried for millions of years. Ibius finds the exosuit and the futuristic technology. It blows their minds. They reverse engineer it, and they realize they've got their hands on an energy revolution.
Hyzal. And because they are greedy, unscrupulous bastards, they build a world full of stratovators, all Golden Goose equipped, to drill into the past and break down space-time, overseen by an unprecedented AI developed from Origin Suit Tech, which was exactly the world Nadi wanted to prevent.
Which cues up Future Past You. Future Past You goes back to prevent Ibius from getting Golden Goose, and thus the second alteration of the island's history occurs, and the timeline changes again. The entire Bikatoan culture comes from Future You going too far back in time and being mistaken for a goddess. Then, we have a lull in the time travel antics with not much happening until 2020, but 2020 hits, and wham! Ibius finds the Origin Suit, and the entire cycle begins again.
And so we come to August 16th, 2040. Ibius gives Leviathan full control of the Stratovator's Golden Goose array, with nobody realizing it is obsessed with developing exosuits. Next thing we know, dinosaurs are raining from the sky all over Island. Leviathan makes itself perfect exosuit testing ground.
Right. So, Haruka tries to destroy Leviathan, but she can't, because she can't create enough Lozol to do the job. She's got Yannick Nadi on her side, or some echo of him that's still bouncing around the Ibius systems, but somehow Leviathan catches on to what they're doing.
Surprise, surprise, machine programmed by amoral maniacs is amoral maniac.
Leviathan purges all the Lozol off the Stratovator control platform, which explodes and sends the cable crashing down on the island.
The Bikatoa incident.
Dr. Garrett Signs escapes alive, but Golden Goose is lost in the wreckage. Ibius stands to lose their Hyzal energy revolution.
And in the meantime, Leviathan still running war games on the island, repeating the Bikatoa incident day after day, time after time. All while space-time distortions and dinosaurs become a damn pandemic, and innocent people all over the world pay the price.
Ibius creates problem, then sells world the solution. They form exofighter squads, and we crash on the island, and Leviathan gets aced as a new plaything for the war game. Magnum, Turbin, Dr. Signs, and God knows how many others all arrive on the same way in their own separate timelines.
Now, Magnum thought he'd found a way out when he got part of Golden Goose, but that only made him a target for Durbin. And we were next. Little did we know we were up against the most deadly foe of all. Me, with 2 arms.
You forgot part about them being disgusting grave robbers, using corpse to do dirty work.
Zombies. Ugh.
Anchor Division, Haruka, Golden Goose, and... zombies. All of it, it's all there.
What I don't understand, what's this thing's motive? How does an AI become obsessed? Dinosaurs, self-preservation. There's no way for a computer to behave.
Well, I think we've all seen just how little it takes for a really good AI to develop into something more.
Compliment acknowledged.
Oh, so much history, all of it leading to us, right here, right now.
I mean, you could almost call it fate. And look at us. Haruka's brother, Durbin's doppelganger, the goddess of Bikatoa herself, and Ace, the best exo fighter in the fleet.
Second best.
Yes, right. Sorry, Madge. The point is, out of thousands of exo fighter crews out there, it's come down to us.
But the chart is missing one thing.
What's that, Chief?
We're about to be the most important thing that ever happened on this island. Sandy?
Understood.
Perfect. I'm not.
Welcome to the war game. You guarded against the most attacks in the previous war game. Your defensive metrics are well established. I wish to see them again. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Good luck. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super hit. You have reached the Allied VTOL. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Protect the VTOL. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. You have acquired a gear. Initiating data transfer. Summoning Deinonychus 6. Summoning Sniper Neosaurs. Summoning Deinonychus 6. Summoning Stealth Neosaurs. Summoning Sniper Neosaurs.
On the sand.
Summoning Sniper Neosaurs. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning gas neosources. Summoning cryo neosources.
Align to the sand. My gratitude.
Summoning raptors. Dinosaurs are attacking the VTOL. Pay attention to its durability. Summoning gas neosources. Summoning Ankylosaurus. Summoning gas neosaurs.
On the sand.
Dinosaur call. The enemy team is disrupting your progress with a Stage 1 dinosaur upgrade. Proceed to next mission. Initiate VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Follow the Watcher to your destination. Summoning Deinonychus. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning stealth neosaurs. Summoning Deinonychus. Summoning raptors. Summoning sniper neosaurs. The dinosaur upgrade period has ended. Resetting levels. Summoning Deinonychus. Summoning raptors. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning a Neo-Ankylosaurus.
Massive damage taken. This is appreciated. Align to the sand. Looking at us. Eyes on me. Grab my gratitude. Line in the sand. To pieces.
All durability 75%. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning Dilophosaurus.
Looking at us.
Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning raptors.
You're a great help.
Summoning gas neosaurs.
Align to the sand. You're a great help. Eyes on me.
Dinosaur call. You are completing Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. You have acquired gear. Initiating data transfer. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning gas neosaurs. Enemy is disrupting your targets with a stage 1 dinosaur upgrade. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas neosaurs. Dinosaur upgrade period has ended. Resetting levels. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Triceratops. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas neosaurs. Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning sniper neosaurs. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Area defense progress 25%. The asset has been damaged. The asset has been destroyed. Enter the specified area to restore it. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning sniper neosaurs. The asset has been damaged. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant. They may convert to the hostile dinosaur. Area defense progress 50%. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning a Stegosaurus. Summoning sniper neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Asset is nearly destroyed. The asset has been restored. Enter the specified area to restore it. Summoning gas neosaurs.
line in the sand.
75%. Summoning gas neosource. Summoning sniper neosource. The asset has been damaged. The asset has been destroyed. Enter the specified area to restore it. Summoning gas neosource. Area defense. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summon Raptors.
Marker 1. Line in the sand.
Summoning gas neosource. Summoning Arcana Taurus. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Raptors. Summoning gas neosource.
Eyes on me.
Summoning Raptors. Area defense progress 50%. Summoning Raptors. Area defense progress 75%. The asset is damaged. Summoning Exoprimal. Asset is nearly destroyed. Asset has been destroyed. Enter the specified area to restore it. Area defense. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Increasing hazard level to maximum. Carnage module online. Consider this superior dinosaur threat an opportunity for professional growth. Prepare for battle. Notice the pterosaur cage above. Such enclosures curtail experiment efficacy. I will remove the impediment. Combat these winged beasts and show me who rules the roost. Area defense process 50%.
Line in the sand.
Summon
A line in the sand.
Area defense progress 75%.
Massive damage taken. Eyes on me.
Asset has been restored. disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Thank you for producing high-quality data. Remember, exosuits can always be refined. Always.
Taste of success.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
All hooked up. We can jump the carrier back to 2040 at any time.
Okay, Sandy. What are our chances against Leviathan and Durban?
Processing. In 95% of scenarios, we die fighting.
What if it's not just Ace? We fought alongside the other hard cases before. Run the numbers on a whole squad of exofighters.
Processing. Victory.
All right.
In 32% of scenarios.
This is our chance. We may never get another.
We can't gamble on 32%.
So how about 50-50? Flip it, Chief.
Hits. We wait for a better answer.
Tails, we go and fight.
No. We can't leave this to chance. None of us chose to get stuck on Big Couture. But we didn't say no. True Leviathan. How stupid were we to take that gig?
Or think we can get that sweet IBS life.
Company makes it so easy to do nothing.
Yeah.
Let's do something! It is time for us to make history, not the other way around.
We fight.
We fight!
My kind of guy!
Oh, you broadcasting this?
Never waste a good speech.
Son, I ain't even shaving. Knuckles all ashy. Cocoa put on this goddamn island. We're about to do something so goddamn dangerous, it might actually work. You're dumb enough to join us. Welcome to the Hammerheads.
Welcome to a test with stratospheric growth potential. This is an aptitude test for the Behemoth exosuit. Warning. Error detected. Unauthorized navigation system.
Not this time, you bag of bolts. Hey there, Exofighters. Yannick Nadi here. I've hijacked the nav system and I'll try to guide you from inside Leviathan. Today, the AI dies. This is for all the marbles. This timeline's fate is in your hands. Free our future. Time to hit the battlefield. You might want to hold on to something. You're phased in. Show that tin-plated tyrant you're here.
I told you this bird was a time traveler.
Look, the core platform.
And Leviathan's core.
Those Hyzal tanks, they're the way to the fireworks. Use this pipeline to convert this stuff to Lozol, and we can blow Leviathan's artificial mind.
Hang fire. Something's brewing down there. It's a vortex.
What fresh hell is that?
The Behemoth. C'est magnifique. Leviathan, you've outdone yourself.
S. We'll hit the core. You get that Roscroft's due.
Good hunting, Ace.
Well, since you lack vision, I'll push you off permanently. Now bend the knee. He calls that the Behemoth. Can't attack that thing head on. But reconvert Hyzal into the hot stuff. You might just have a chance. I'll pull in a vortexer. You get confirmed. Leviathan's onto us. He's covering his ass with a barrier. Not going to get much past that defense subroutine. A vortex? Leviathan, what is this? Perimeter update confirmed. I'll get you the hammer you need. Hold that target area. Get a hammer and smash that isolation device. Activated. Oh, at this point, what are you even after? You just love killing dinosaurs. Lights your fire, does it? Or are you in for a more dangerous prey? Your fellow man. Dream bigger, for God's sake. Charged Omega Hammer. Target's destruction confirmed. Barrier down. Systems now. Equip the Vortexer. Heads up. The Vortexer corrodes your suit.
Give it up, you know. Your best is pathetic.
Corrosion rate increased. Watch it. Now, get that Vortexer to the Behemoth base and convert to Lozal. Next corrosion level.
I will usher in a new era. The Pax Divana. And Hyzor is the key to it all. The Leviathan only sees hardware targets, zero vacation.
Corrosion rate increased. Watch it.
See, without the chips, is expensive paperweight. It's the future. Golden Goose is authorities, and tomorrow is mine.
Directing confirmed. Conversion confirmed. Behemoth's locked up.
No, I need more Hyzor. Move, you hunk of shite.
Look alive. Your comrades are at Hyzal Station. We have touchdown.
Humbalas! Get ready for the conversion.
You wash your asses, Ace.
Hey, forever. Let's preach your follow through.
Hyzal poses primed and locked. Converting to Lozal. Fighters attacking the carrier. Scrape them off. Conversion update. Halfway there. Conversion update. Just a little more.
You're mine, damn you.
Critical Lozal threshold achieved in half the tanks. Eyes up pilots. Carrier is on the move.
I'm way halfway for them, Sisman. Keep at it, Ace. We're off to the other tanks.
Lozal, are you mad?
The systems have touchdown. Hyzal hoses primed and locked. Converting to Lozal. Conversion update. Halfway there.
Built for my touch. I'm your master.
Conversion update. Just a little more. The carrier is in the kill box. Cover them. Lozal conversion stalled. Critical Lozal threshold achieved in all tanks. Get ready for fireworks.
Leviathan! What are you?
Behemoth is the perfect suit. It requires the perfect pilot. Farewell, Durban. Removing safety limiters. Annihilation module online.